how do you compete with men at work? And how do you get your voice heard when it feels like you're just basically being ignored? This is another video in my Musing While Driving series. In Los Angeles, we're always stuck in traffic, so I might as well use the time double tasking like a good woman can do, good working woman can handle. So what I've learned in working with men is kind of a pretty simple idea. For men, it's all about respect. Men don't really care so much on whether or not they're liked. They actually couldn't care less on whether or not you like them, because they believe that their contributions are all based on merit. So the first thing I would like you to do is just let that notion go that people have to actually like you. Women want to be liked, men don't care. So that's my first advice to you. Just detach yourself from the notion that you want them to like you and replace it with you want them to respect you. So how do you get a man's respect? So a man will oftentimes push back hard. Like I compare this, I see it a lot on my YouTube channel on the comments, of which some are so idiotic that it's beside the point. But what you do is you have to push hard, and you take a 2x4 and you just whack it over their head. And the reason you need to do this is because if you don't, they think they're gonna walk all over you. So the first thing you have to do is you have to establish your boundaries, and you have to push back and make sure that you're factually correct, that you know your stuff, that you dazzle them with your brilliance, and that you make it very clear that you really don't care whether or not they like you, but that you are a subject matter expert. That's it. Bam. One big fat hard hit. And this might be a little bit extra pushback, but you are going to have to stay the course. And that's how you get respect over time, because then what's different with men than with women is once you have respect from men, you keep it. It's not like you have to prove it again and again and again. Once they respect you, they actually respect you. So it's imperative that you make sure that element of respect is immediately put on the forefront, because that is the key. Another important part about working with men is when you get in with men, and sometimes men, when they connect with women on a professional level, they feel compelled to share personal information, oftentimes about their relationships, their wives, and and sort of some of the other things that are happening to them, and it can get a little dicey and a little personal there sometimes. So you need to stay very high level on this stuff and give them a good nugget or two, make it like in my personal opinion type of thing, but then you can never talk about it, because that is like the biggest violation under the men's code, is to be told something in confidence and then sharing the information. So you have to remain quiet about it and keep confidential, and be confidential about any piece of information that a man discloses to you. Sometimes women, when we get upset, we use these types of personal information to to try for our advantage. Oh yeah, and remember when you told me about your wife and that you don't have any sex? That is the biggest no-no. That will lose the respect, and then you're out, and that you don't want. So remember, number one, to get a man's respect, you have to push back, because they're going to push back immediately when you say something. Number two, whatever is being told to you in confidence, you have to keep quiet. That's it for today. My name is Beate Schlitt. I'm the founder and the creator of the Women's Code. I also wrote a book, Happy Woman, Happy World, that you can find on Amazon as an ebook, audiobook, and as a regular printed copy. Look forward to hearing from you. Please share your comments in the fields below. And if you like this video, please do like my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.